Since we have two comedians and actors who have worked their way up in the industry, I'm giving them the well-deserved gift of having the last laugh. We're playing a round of Spill the Comma Tea. I have questions for you. Craig, what's the worst heckler experience you've ever had?
I had 2 rubber chickens thrown at me.
Really?
Yeah, in Chicago, we had Heckler's Heaven, and you would get 3 rubber chickens, and you had to get off stage. I got 2. I was like, you know what? I'm not getting a 3rd chicken.
Wow. Molly, we talked about this.
Yeah.
Several of your characters on SNL were actually inspired by your dad.
Yeah.
You talked to me a little bit about Sally O'Malley. You incorporated his limp into her, which I never realized. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so we were in a bad automobile accident when I was 4. That's very sad. That's in the book. But anyhow, my dad's legs were very badly injured in the accident. So when I do the character Sally O'Malley, I'm imitating my dad when I start the character. I'm imitating his limp because he, after the accident, had a brace on his leg. So should I stand up?
Yeah.
So basically, so it goes off like this, like, lady. Oh, sorry, Andy.
Yeah.
So she started off like this, limping. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sally O'Malley. Proud to say I'm 50 years old, blah, 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 blah. And I like to, and then this whole thing is, this is my wish for my dad to kick the braces off his legs. So it's like, so you might think he seems weak because of the limp, but then he's like a mother. And he's
Yes.
like, he can kick, stretch, and kick.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's like that. Limp.
Craig, what's the biggest lesson you learned from your time on The Office?
The biggest lesson I learned from my time on The Office is that from being on The Office, you have friends everywhere.
Wow, that's so nice. That show has resonated with everybody. Molly, you were wildly physical while playing Mary Katherine Gallagher. The stunt people at SNL were very concerned for you. You bloodied yourself. You bruised yourself. What was the most dangerous thing you think you did as Mary Katherine Gallagher?
Well, it's funny, when I would fall into metal chairs and stuff, I really felt nothing. For some reason, when you're in the moment, you don't feel anything. I could cut myself and bleed, but then after the next day, my muscles would hurt. But thank God nothing really serious ever happened.
Sure.
But once I was doing a Mary Katherine Gallagher with Jeff Goldblum, and he has such big hands, and he grabbed my rib and it popped my rib. I never told him.
You never told him.
I didn't want to make him feel bad.
Alert, Jeff Goldblum. So who was the first celebrity you remember laughing at one of your jokes or telling you were funny?
Rodney Dangerfield.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you remember the joke?
Jerry Minor and I sang the song "Somebody's My Lady" at the Comedy Central Awards, and Rodney Dangerfield. Hey, you guys are funny.
That's great.
That's great.
Molly, explain. We talked about this too. Explain the importance of Sally O'Malley's camel toe, or how that came to be.
Oh yeah, well the camel toe was an accident because I used to do that character in my stage show, the Rob and Molly show, and I had these cheap red polyester pants from a thrift store that I would wear, and I'd pull them up and do the character, and I thought, and people would crack up, and I thought they were laughing because I was sticking my stomach out because I would kind of. And then somebody one day said, "Oh my God, that's so funny, the camel toe." And I was like, what? I felt so embarrassed. So it was a total accident, but then I just decided to keep it. Right those pants up. Yeah.
Craig, what's your all-time favorite episode of The Office?
Oh, gotta be Lady Clothes.
Which one is Lady Clothes?
Well, I don't know what the title of the negotiation. Okay. Where I told Mike he had on lady clothes.
Yes, yes.
And then we went down to, negotiate. But one thing funny from that episode, I didn't realize until I watched it back.
Yeah.
All right, I said, we were talking about getting a raise. I said, call Dan. He said, and I said, make it happen, Captain. And he said, I will make it happen, Sergeant.
Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.